Good start and take on the new ball. It seems Kohli will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end. A few moves made in the field. First ball for the batter coming in.
No, terrible shot.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Big appeal. This could be out. Buckner in deep discussion with his teammate. It's close, but I think it's just clipping the stumps.
Didn't have a lot going for it. It's hit them outside the line and will be not out.
Buckner quite confident with the challenge. You can just tell from the body language. Pretty confident, and they're going to get a second chance. Pinged off the bat.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Misses everything. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Edge, keeper can't take it. Not sure how he'll cut that off now. Everyone's gone up. McGrath coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up four. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Edge, but it drops safely. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Oh, that's close. Batter doesn't seem sure. Looked to be pitching in line and hitting the top of the stumps.
A marginal call on line, only needs to be hitting for the decision to remain as out. Kohli has to go. Ends up being a waste of a review.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though.
Perkins, a new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Perkins ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
Some adjustments to the field.
Perkins taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Lovely cover drive. Straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, great shot.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gets that away.
They picked the slower ball right away. Wasn't a bad delivery, but dispatched to the boundary with ease. Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Yep. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Edge, amazing delivery.
Into the third over. The batting team are now on 26 for 1.
Shot, should be runs here. De Villiers showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. Edged it, no one there. Could be 4. Buckner has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Couldn't get it through the field.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Got too much room and got what it deserved.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
McGrath shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Ty, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
That was a mighty swing, but the shot was so late. Very nearly took an edge to the keeper. No control on that whatsoever.
Off the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Doesn't beat the infield.
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot. Threw the shot early, ball past his bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Might look to go big again here.
Straight to the fielder.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Shot. Should be runs here.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will the bowler respond?
Sat underneath the ball and a fine catch. The floodlights didn't seem to worry them at all, but they certainly made it look easier than what it was.
McCullum, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Can't get that outside the ring field. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we'll see some big fielding changes coming. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
Ty, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Kicked away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Beautiful catch.
Lara just about ready to go out in the middle.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
The loose full one goes unpunished.
Middled that one. Great time.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. A big swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
No. Terrible shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
The batting team are now on 69 for 5.
Shot. Should be runs here.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Flex that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery. Timed well to the fielder.
Wow, that's missed a lot.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
Afridi, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Misses everything.
Through the shot early, ball passes bat. A brilliant slower ball.
Going with pace now. Was quick onto that in the infield. Great shot through the gap.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. The loose full one goes unpunished.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Asif is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
The batting team are now on 77 for 6.
Leading edge, but safe. Batter turned their hands a little too early on that, it seemed.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Great shot. Rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. Beats the field with a great shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Everyone's gone up. Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps.
Afridi looking quite surprised, didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
swing and a miss. Completely deceived by the lack of pace on that delivery.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, there was a moment of hesitation, a few calls of yes and no. In the end, no damage done.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Couldn't get it through the field. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
It was a brilliant diving effort. Couldn't manage to get there for the catch, but still a great stop. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Roy comes back into the attack. The runs have slowed. They're a good option to continue tying these batters down. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Leading edge lands safe from hands though.
There was the single on offer. Surprised, really, that they didn't want it.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening. He's got their tail up. That shot allows them to get off the mark.
In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
McGrath coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
He's going with spin now. great ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. That is quite extraordinary. McCullum, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Oh, my word. Fast reflexes and grabs it. Stunning catch.
Amir, the lefty, is at the crease, just about ready to start. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Amir, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Flicked away past square leg. Might be 2 on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find something to make up for.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield.